Hello everybody, and welcome to another fragrance unboxing and review, where we review and unbox, I don't know how many are in here, maybe like 12 to 15, I don't remember, but there's a lot of boxes, so we're going to do things just a little bit different. I got one from Forever Luxe, I got one from Max Aroma that I've never tried before, I got one from Amazon, which usually don't buy from Amazon, but occasionally you'll get a decent deal. It's not often. And then I got one from a place I haven't purchased from in a long time, and this is from Fragrance Net. So what I'm gonna do is cut the boxes open, and then I'll bring you in close and show you all the fragrances, and then we'll just get right into it. The first guy that I have here is from Forever Luxe. Now, I've ordered from Forever Luxe before, and they usually have some pretty good prices. The prices is not what I'm objecting to. I'm not going to order from them anymore. They use shipping that is so slow that, first off, when they were loading my package, they broke something. And instead of just upgrading me from the tester to the other version, which was like a 50 cents difference, they just canceled my order. And then the order that they did ship, they put it through DHL, and it's been 2 weeks, and I still don't have it. So this is another package that I got. So I just don't think I'm going to use them again. It's just not worth it. This is a lot. This is excessive. There we go. So there's your coupon for 25% off. They do have good prices, but for the wait time and the hassle and everything, it's just not worth it. And in this box, I have a single cologne, and that cologne is Bijan by Bijan. So let's move on. Next one is going to be very, very simple because Amazon holds the record. Talking about YouTube everywhere for spending the least amount of effort in their packaging. They come basically already opened because of how poorly that they do. So this one's going to be easy. There's no protection here whatsoever for the fragrance, and this is Vetiver by Guerlain, one of those two. How we actually get to the middle of this thing. This actually makes some like really, really good triggers. Oh my gosh, it goes on forever. There we go. We got one. And we got two. Wow. I might have to bring that back for another video sometime. That was really something. Alright, we got both Replica. This is by the Fireplace, and this other one is Jazz Club. Excited to try our final box. This is the one by Fragrance Net. So Fragrance Net is, the biggest company. Usually their stuff is not priced very competitively, so I just don't shop there anymore. But they were priced competitively for this, so I thought, what the heck, I haven't done it in a while, so let's see what kind of extras they have here. So Symmetry, save $20. I don't know what this is. I'll give her a shot. Apparently it's just a new fragrance company. Interesting. We'll check that out. Looks like we got some samples. I like that. It's going good. They sent me a sample for Drakkar. Man, Drakkar has been around for like 30 years. I don't necessarily need a sample of it. Apparently they have an intense version, but I'm not even on the camera. I'll try this. I'll try this in this video and see what I think. We just wanted to say thanks. 25% off. Right now, I think that they have a coupon right now for 37% off, so that's not really that compelling. I think this is Fragrance Net. This is fragrance.com. I think they're two different places. I don't know. Purple Luxe. They have these, like, back when I first started getting into this, they had the Debonair scent and like one or two other companies that do these subscription stuff, and now it seems like everybody is doing these, and you even have certain companies that are doing this. Fragrance companies, very interesting. I've never tried that. Look at all these samples. It's awesome. What we got here? Exceptional because you are. This is made by who? I know this fragrance. I've never tried it. Fragrance made in France. That doesn't help me at all. I don't know who this is. I'll look it up. But I know this fragrance. I've never tried it. And then what's this other one? Haute Eau de Parfum. A nice 2 milliliter, it looks like. We'll sample that as well. Never even heard of this, but I like it. I'm game for it. Looks like they gave us one more sample. Citizen Jack by Michael Malul. So that's pretty cool. That's 15 milliliters or half an ounce, and it's a spray bottle. I don't know why companies don't do this anymore. Quite frankly, this is such a great way to get your name out. Top notes: melon, bergamot, pineapple, amber, vanilla, and musk. That sounds great. I look forward to that. All right, now to the fragrances. So we got Cuba, and this is their set. I actually got this as a gift for my father for Father's Day, but I ordered two, so I got one for myself as well, just in case I get jealous. Next, we have CKB. I know nothing about this fragrance, but I hope I like it because it's a 7-ounce version. I got Aramis. I don't think I've ever tried Aramis, but it's been around for a while. And then we got Power by 50 Cent. I got that for a very specific video. And I believe that's it for this one. Got our trusty tester strips. There you go. A lot of these fragrances are gonna be, they're wrapped, so hopefully you all like the crinkle noises because you're gonna get a lot. There's no bad fragrances here, so let's just start at random. Let's go with one of the more expensive ones, Vetiver by Guerlain. Now, this particular fragrance I got for a very specific purpose. We are going to be doing a really, I think, really cool video with this fragrance. So, usually this is more of an expensive fragrance. I was able to get it on a pretty good deal. Never tried it, but it's been a favorite for a while. Here is the Guerlain. That's how I'm pronouncing it. I don't know if that's right. And from what I can see, they redesigned the bottle. They used to have this like vertical monstrosity that like kind of looked like cool water, and for some reason they went for just like a really simple, like you can tell it's very, very simplistic bottle, which should probably make you even more irritated that this costs over $100, because it's literally just as simple of a bottle, and it just has a sticker. That's it. So Vetiver, this is the classic Eau de Toilette version, EDT. So nothing special about the packaging. I've never tried it, so let's give it a whirl. 1, 2, second. That was actually pretty good. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's almost like a suede or like a felt, like a fabric almost. It's kind of nichey. I was surprised. I know a lot of people wear Vetiver. A lot of people gray Vetiver, Tom Ford original Vetiver. People have been wearing Vetiver for a long time. I've never smelled Vetiver. At least like concentrated. Yeah, it's like, it's difficult to describe. There's definitely notes of citrus in there, but it smells like a suede. It doesn't smell like a leather, because I don't like leather scents, but it smells like a fabric, like a fabric store. As it sits, it's getting a little bit more. It's changing a little bit more to sweetness, a little bit more citrus. But it really it's difficult to say. It has like a very natural sort of like musk to it. That is a very strange fragrance. That's gonna have to grow on me, I think, but I can see a future of me liking this cologne, so that's good at least. In the spirit of what we did last time, let's go ahead and rank these as far as my favorites, and just a 1 out of 10. Yeah, if you like fabric smelling stuff, that's a good one, I guess. It's so close, because usually I don't like that kind of stuff. Like gray flannel's disgusting. I don't dislike it. It's just, I think I'm gonna have to warm up to it. Let's go on. 6 out of 10. Bijan. Probably, I don't know. Vetiver, Guerlain, Paris sounds pretty French, but Bijan is pretty French too. I'm kind of like an undercover Frenchman. I came to that realization the other day with people telling me and commenting on my mustache. I love fragrances. I look like this. I don't know. My family, before they immigrated to America, they were from England. But before they came to England, they were from Scandinavia, actually. And the reason why they got to Europe was actually, if you've ever seen the movie or the TV show Vikings, my uncle was one of the captains. Not my uncle, excuse me, my grandfather was one of the captains for Rollo when Rollo invaded Paris. And the Parisian government gave him land to stay there, and he stayed in France. And shortly after the Battle of Hastings, they moved to England. So I do have some of that in me. But I guess it skipped like 30 generations. It probably hasn't been that many. But alright, Bijan. Another older fragrance. Look at that. Oh, it's just, oh wow, it stings my eyes. That's a first. Look at that. How cool is that? So like, right off the top, props, like mad props. This is one of the coolest bottles I've ever seen, first off. Let's check out the box. The box is nice. I like that. Let's check out this bottle, man. Look at that. How freaking cool is that? So this is plastic. That is so cool. And then this is glass, like tempered glass. Frosted glass, excuse me, frosted. How cool is that? Get some splashing in there. This is seriously one of the coolest bottles I've ever seen. Hopefully that can focus on you there so you can see. Man, how cool is that? This is another, look at that. Look at that. It's so French. I love it. Let's, the cap is actually like bigger than the fragrance. That's so cool. Okay. Bijan For Men. Bijan. How do you like get a hold of this? I guess like that. Okay. My atomizer's freaking out. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We'll go one more. 7. Lucky number, that's 7. Okay. Oh man, that's potent. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, you get hit with a very aromatic fragrance. It smells like an 80s perfume. And what I mean by that, it's kind of like, Calvin Klein Obsession. It's very much in your face. It doesn't leave anything to the imagination. Oh, what was that? I need to know what that note is pronto. I've never smelled that note before. I don't even know what to guess to tell you this is. It's smoky. It's super smoky, but it's not tobacco. I'm pretty sure it's not leather. That is phenomenal. Super clean. When it sits, it kind of smells like a bar of soap. It's just super clean, super fresh fragrance. But then it has this smoky element to it as well. I don't know. That is so difficult to describe. It's luxurious. It smells luxurious. It doesn't smell cheap. It smells luxurious. It smells confident. I think you could either you could be a successful businessman in a suit, or you could be a little old lady in a rocket. I think it goes either way. Wow, I'm really surprised by that. I didn't really expect to like it that much. I got it for a video. Yeah, Vetiver is interesting. I'm glad I didn't get Tom Ford's Vetiver. It's pretty much the same price, but I wanted to get Guerlain That's phenomenal. Will I ever wear it? I have no idea. It doesn't really fit into my style. That's really nice. That's really nice. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10, easy. It could go 9 out of 10. I might revisit it. That's really, really good. Okay. Power, 50 cent. So this is another fragrance that I got for a video. This is actually the cheapest quote-unquote designer fragrance that I could actually find, like, on the web, period. I actually really like it. Look at that, 15. This thing was about $4, and it was on clearance, I'll give them that, but I'm gonna do a video where I wear the quote-unquote cheapest designer fragrance and see how long it takes for me to get compliments like I did with the other video that I did where I wore the world's oldest cologne. I'm hoping that I get some compliments on this. Never smelled it before, so let's give it a shot. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. I like that, the accordion style. Curtis Jackson. Happy to throw 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis Jackson, some support. So this is a full size 1.7 ounce. This is $4. I'm surprised they didn't pay me to take it. I mean, seriously. Never seen a fragrance this cheap. I'm really hoping that I can get some compliments and that I don't hate it. There's certain fragrances out there that I've worn that immediate compliments. Born in Roma Intense, The Most Wanted. What are some other ones? There's a couple other ones. Acqua di Gio, By Men was definitely a big one. And then there's fragrances that I really like that I wear that I've never gotten compliments. If anything, they tell me that I smell bad, like Brioni Intense and stuff. So some fragrances have it and some don't. I'm hoping this one has it. Let's try it out. I'd like to go into the the challenge a little prepared. So this is a $4 quote unquote designer fragrance. Let's see. Let's test it out. Power. 1, 2. Second shot. Good atomizer for what it is. The bottle is just kind of, a generic bottle. Okay. This challenge might not be that bad. It's just kind of a fresh, coinly sweet. It's way too sweet. It's got some fruit notes in there. Definitely like some hardcore citrus. I'm thinking it's either bergamot. Bergamot's a type of orange. Bergamot's a type of citrus. It's like hardcore, though, like hardcore, either bergamot or tangerine or orange. And that's kind of all that you smell. You smell like orange, and then you smell like musky woodsiness, like cedar. Definitely not a patchouli or a musk or anything. Just like a random wood. It's fine. If I were, I'm blown away that this was $4. I'm blown away. It's not the greatest thing I've ever smelled, but it's good. It's a lot better than some nicer colognes that I've had that have cost, over $100. It's nothing about it like wows me. The packaging's really, really cool though. You see that? I really like that. I don't think the challenge will be that bad. I don't think the challenge is gonna be that bad. do fear for my ability to get compliments. It smells like bergamot. I mean, it really does. It smells like straight up body wash. So many body washes use bergamot that every time that I smell bergamot, I'm just like, oh, this Old Spice. So, anyways, 5 out of 10, perfectly inoffensive. You're not gonna offend anybody by wearing that fragrance. It's good fragrance. Bijan is a fragrance that you're gonna offend some people with. It's a very opinionated scent, and Vetiver, you're definitely gonna offend some people with that. And I think the rest of these you're gonna offend people with too. So these are the only ones really. So let's continue. Aramis. Speaking of, we were talking about this earlier. Debonair scent. I believe that I actually received a small bottle of Aramis in one of my debonairs, or I think I tried a couple different companies. So I think I've tried it before. But it's been so long. I don't even remotely remember what they smell like. Aramis, Aramis, Aramis. If I don't remember it, then it probably didn't leave a strong impression on me either way. So, there it is. And it just has your typical amber, or honestly, the way I see it, urine. I mean, it literally looks like someone peed in this bottle. This is, I said it before, I'll say it again. I really like a clear bottle so I can see the fragrance, but sometimes when the color looks like this, maybe I don't want to see it, and I guess I'm following a trend here. And Bijan is a yellow liquid as well, so yellow liquids are usually indicative of spiciness, of daring fragrances, aromatics, spicy. So let's try Aramis. Got like a lipstick cap, plastic, of course. All right, let's try it. At least we're kind of comparing apples and apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. It's a good atomizer for what it's worth. It's a good atomizer. Alright. Yeah, super aromatic, super spicy. Really, it's not that different from Bijan in its opening. Kind of has like a hint of like almost a vinegar kind of smell, like sort of just indicative, you know, you have the spicy notes, you have the spices in there, maybe some cinnamon, maybe some cardamom, maybe some black pepper, you know, that's the kind of stuff that we're talking about, but it's different from the spices that you would see in a boozy fall fragrance. It's energetic, you know, it's like lemon and pepper. It's like that's not fall, you know, it's energetic, it's kind of crazy. That's what these fragrances are like. Yeah, kind of like a weird urine smell. It's not bad. It's not bad. When I was talking though about like offensive colognes, yeah, that's one of those. Like, not everyone's gonna like that. I give that a 4 out of 10, which is, it's a shame. It's such a classic. Aramis is such a classic, and I don't know why I bought it, to be honest with you. I had a reason, I just don't remember what. But it's nice to have that in my collection because that is such a classic cologne. Okay, I rank it, I'll give it a 3 out of 10, which hurts me to do. CKB. I like Calvin Klein. They've had their ups, they've had their downs, they've had their transformations, they have their super breathtaking, game-changing fragrances, and then they've had their overly generic, completely forgettable fragrances. Which one will this be? I don't know. This is interesting. So it's giving me the atomizer, and it's coming in like a canteen bottle. That's odd. It's not odd that it's refillable. I like that. I like that fact. Oh, makes good noises. I love that. I love that. I love that. So literally the juice is just, yeah, the juice is literally like just right there. Kind of awkward. That's weird. I wonder if that's just because I got the big version. That's just a little odd, a little peculiar. I don't know where to put this. I don't know who's gonna leave their fragrance with just this cap on it. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why they did that. Anyways, I appreciate the uniqueness. This is CKB. I love the noises. And apparently it's a fingerprint magnet as well. So let's give old Big Bertha a try here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great atomizer. Great atomizer. I'm impressed so far, honestly. It was weird. What it did was weird there, but I'm impressed so far. Oh, are you kidding me? That's... Right off the bat, you're getting hit with some fruits. It's not citrus. It's like a really subtle fruit, like a red fruit. You're also getting hit with a tiny bit of floral, and you're getting hit with just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of woodsiness for a very balanced, very well balanced, very sweet, playful, very playful, but not like a clubbing cologne that has a lot of citrus in it. Just a sweet, beautiful, confident fragrance. This is definitely a signature scent, 100%. This is unique. This is not the normal bergamot cedar like every other cologne. This is a signature scent. This is incredible. This is a really, really good fragrance. I have to test to see the performance, but that is really, really good. I ain't kidding. Obviously, I'll call a spade a spade. I like CK, but I'm not a fanboy. If it's a bad fragrance, I'll tell you it's a bad fragrance. And CK has not had all ballers. I'll be the first to tell you that. That's a great one. I give that a 9 out of 10. See the performance, unless I'm just absolutely blown away, I usually don't give 10 out of 10s. The difference is Bijan is a great fragrance. I don't know if I'd wear it. I want to wear CK. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm probably going to spray and test it for performance. I really, really enjoy it. Okay. Time to try. I'm not going to try the Cubas. I'm going to do that in an entirely different video, so stay tuned for that. But obviously I want to try the replicas. Now, the one that I've heard of both of them, obviously, but By the Fireplace is the one that everyone talks about. So let's try this one first. So this was my very first purchase from Max Aroma. I have nothing negative to say about it. Good prices, fast shipping, good service, no negatives. Okay, so this is our first. Not an overly expensive cologne, but also not a cheap one. We're talking about $120 typically. So right off the bat, I love the bottle. Look at the bottle. And I never noticed this before. That label is actually like burlap, like cotton. If you can see that, if it'll focus, I think it'll focus. Same thing up here. That is one of the coolest things I've seen. So the whole idea between Replica and they're not the first. There's other companies out there that do the same thing, like Demeter or Demeter, however you want to pronounce it, where they try to create triggering fragrances that trigger a memory for you. Smell is one of our senses, and it has the ability, when you smell it, to take you to a certain place. And so Replica tries to do that by creating an environment. So by the fireplace, I'm anticipating there's going to be smoke, there's going to be some woodsiness, there's going to be some musk. Let's just see. It has this gorgeous dark amber color, which I've honestly, if you give me a bottle in a dark amber like this, I don't know if I've ever not liked the fragrance. I just love usually these types of fragrances. So let's try it. By the fireplace. Burning wood and chestnut is the description. Memory in a fragrance is what it says. All right. 1, 2, 3. Nice atomizer. These atomizers have all been pretty good. Okay. Bro. It kind of had that, what I was really hoping for, and I didn't know if it would have or not. It has a sweetness to it. It has a queen sweetness to it. I was hoping, I was kind of like, in my mind, and again, maybe this is just my mind going there, but it kind of reminds me of sitting by a fireplace, like making s'mores. Like, it kind of smells like s'mores to me. It smells like that sort of, because it's not just pure smoke. You want to talk about pure smoke, go and get something like Club de Nuit, where that's just like smoke. This is not that. Like, it's not. It's smoky, but like in a way that's not offensive, in a way that's not in your face. It's subtle smoke, almost like a old hickory or like a bourbon barrel or something like that, like a wood that you can tell has been around the fire, but not like straight smoke like Club de Nuit does. That is honestly fantastic. That is phenomenal. You know what? Not only am I going for another spray. Well, that was my stomach. I don't know if you heard that. It's not happy for some reason. Sometimes that happens when I test fragrances. I know that a lot of the ingredients that they use for like musk, synthetic musk, can be like biotoxin, neurotoxin, and so I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. That's incredible. That's incredible. I'm so happy. I really wanted to like this one, but again, I'm okay if I didn't. I'm okay with trashing and saying it's awful. Sephora. If I'm not mistaken, if you have a Sephora near you, they carry these, and you can go and test them. I took a big risk blind buying this. I'm on the fence about whether I want to call this offensive or not, because I could see some people not liking it, thinking that it's too woodsy, too oaky. But it's not in your face. It's subtle, and that's what I really like. I need to test performance. I give that a 9 out of 10. Easy, all day 9 out of 10. I don't want to say 10 out of 10, because I don't know about the sillage or the projection or the performance. I'm not entirely sure about that. It seems more subtle than the other ones. So that's my only hesitation. Okay, that was really, really good. Next one. This is Jazz Club by Replica, same company. So I've never been in a jazz club. So I wouldn't know. Even if this smells exactly like one, I wouldn't know. So let's go ahead and it looks the exact same, you know. Same everything. It actually even has the same color. So makes me think that perhaps they artificially dye their liquids. So, I mean, you have to read it because the liquid in the whole thing looks the exact same. So, this, it actually says by the Fireplace, it says the provenance and period is Chamonix, and it's 1971. And then this one, Jazz Club, it's Brooklyn, 2013. And the description is heady cocktails and cigars. So again, I would expect smokiness. Let's try it out. That probably should have saved the other one for last. That one blew me away. By the Fireplace blew me away. But people love Jazz Club, and that's why I got it. People love it. They rant and rave about it, and I think it might even be more popular than By the Fireplace. 1, 2, 3. These atomizers are next level. Next level. Oh, hello. I was not expecting the sweetness. It's really sweet. It's a really sweet fragrance. It does kind of remind me of like a cocktail, like a really sweet cocktail. As it sits, it's getting a little bit more to that smokiness. But again, the smokiness with Replica is not a heavy, artificial smoke like you get in a Ventus, like you get in a Club de Nuit, like you get in there's a couple cheap fragrances that sound like TJ Maxx and whatnot that's like just smoke. I don't like those. Those are awful. I do not like smoke in a fragrance. This smoke is not like that. As it's sitting, it's staying sweet. It's keeping its form. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. So sweet, citrusy, playful, very, very, very playful. Kind of just like a mixed drink. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah. So, anyways, those are the colognes that I bought, but we got some samplers. So, bonus round. Let's do some samplers. I'm excited about trying this one. This is Haute V. Eau de Parfum. $20 off your purchase at fragrance.com. It's the spectacular destination of Ibiza. It is world renowned for its long, beautiful coastline, endless choices of beaches with stunning turquoise water and white sand, and is home to the most exhilarating nightlife. Creating an authentic experience, this immense fragrance invites you to revisit or discover the luxurious, exquisite, and vibrant island of Ibiza. So again, it's trying to do something, and that something is to connect you with a memory. I appreciate that. So again, just a really, really simple 2 milliliter decan. And we're just gonna pop this off, and we are going to just put some on the tester strip. So that'll work. Let's try it. Let's try not spilling this all over myself. I've already failed to a certain extent. This is Haute V. That's interesting. It's really like citrusy, but it also has this underlying note that I'm not sure what it is. It's like super citrus. It's got this fruit in this that I'm not used to sampling. I don't know what this is. It's a unique fruit, but then it also comes behind and hits you with like a real heavy salt note, because I'm assuming they're trying to mimic the ocean. This is actually really good. I could see this. I just tried Summer Vibes, light blue Summer Vibes. I like this better than that. That's actually really good. I'm about to pick me up a bottle, depending on how much it is. I would probably pay $50. I'd pay $50 for this. So, no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get it back in. There you go. So, Haute V. It's good. I like the salty fragrances. Just bear in mind, they're very one-dimensional. You know, as soon as you're done with summer, it's back in the cupboard for you. That's why I usually don't like spending money on summer fragrances. Just because, you know, summer's here and it's gone, and a lot of these other fragrances, you know, even springtime fragrances, spring fragrances you can wear in the summer, and some spring fragrances you can wear in the fall. So I don't like usually spending money on summer fragrances. So exceptional because you are interesting. And this says it's a distinctly masculine fragrance, stimulating and sparkling introduction, well-balanced spice middle, and an elegant, sophisticated dry down. Let's see. Will it deliver on the sparkling introduction? Okay, I like it. I'm mastering the art of the pour. Let's try it. It's definitely spicy, but it kind of just comes off as like a deodorant. It's definitely spicy. You know, you might have some pepper notes in there. You have a little bit of citrus, bergamot, fresh bergamot. It's your typical bergamot woodsy fragrance. It's perfumers do it because it's tried and true. You know, people. It's the reason why it's the profile in like basically every single like body wash and shampoo and stuff like that. Like, there's a reason why perfumers use it, because it's tried and true. Like, it works. But if you're looking for something to stand out, like you want something more, I'm not getting it with that one. I don't know if I should be ranking these two. Haute V, 6 out of 10, and then exceptional is 3 out of 10. It's not exceptional. It's very, very generic. So this next one is Citizen Jack. Citizen Jack Absolute by Michael Malul. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of them. But let's try it. Oh, 2. There we go. Even the atomizer's good. So this is the one that should have a fruitiness and a muskiness to it, it said. Let's see if I get that. Oh. Wow. That is really good. I wonder what this dries down to. It can't maintain this speed. So right off the bat, huge colossal burst in the face with the bergamot. But also a bit of a melon to make it bitter, because bergamot's very, 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 very sweet. It has pineapple in it, it says, but I never would have guessed that. It's not pineapple forward like Honor and Glory by Latif or Ventus or anything like that. That is basically like pure pineapple. This is not that. As it sits, I'm actually getting more of it. As it sits, I'm getting more of the pineapple. But it's also making way for the vanilla and the musk. I think pineapple, vanilla, and musk is such a good combination. I'm glad people are picking up on that. I've tried a couple different fragrances lately that are pineapple, vanilla, and musk, and for some reason, that combination just kills, and no one's doing it. Citizen Jack Absolute, 8 out of 10. That was great. I'm probably gonna have to pick that up. That that's really, really good. Okay. Drakkar. Drakkar intense. Drakkar. What a history I have with the Drakkar. I like the little spray bottles. They only fill it up halfway though. What's up with that? Let's try this. If this is just Drakkar Intense, then I'm assuming this is just a relaunch of the same brand. People don't, when people say Eau de Parfum Intense, it doesn't mean that's better. Don't buy for that. Don't let them tell you that the Intense version's better, that the Parfum is better. It doesn't mean that these things are better. They're just relaunches. They're ways to get more money. Sometimes they are better. Born in Roma Intense is the only Valentino and the only Born in Roma that I like. The other ones, it makes me nauseous. I don't like them like at all. For some reason, I like that. Sometimes it does make a difference, but don't fall for, oh, it's intense, oh, it's Parfum, oh, it's better. That's not what that means. Alright. What? Oh, that was a good little spray. You know what's funny? These tiny little atomizers outperforming these big bottles. I don't get it. I guess less fluid to travel places. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to microanalyze it. It's Drakkar. It's the same Drakkar everybody loves. Beautiful, musky, manly, fruity, woodsy. Soap, just like flat out soap. It's good. It is intense, but so is Drakkar, and I think that's what turns some people off of it. Is Drakkar by itself is an intense, aggressive fragrance. It's good. If you've tried Drakkar before, this is just Drakkar. Like there's nothing overly, there's nothing changed about it. There's nothing. Don't complicate that. Don't complicate that one. So Drakkar is 8 out of 10. It's a good fragrance. It's a really good fragrance. But if you are somebody that doesn't really like that overly masculine type of fragrance, like I've talked about it before, that women, they usually don't like these kind of overly masculine fragrances. They like fruity. They tell you women would love Citizen Jack because of that vanilla musk, and women would love Jazz Club because of the sweetness and the mixed drinker vibe. That actually is pretty good, Drakkar. They would love CK probably because it's playful, and then they would love Bijan. But overly masculine fragrances, they don't do anything. They don't do anything for women. I've noticed. So Drakkar, yeah, 8 out of 10. All right. We got a nice race going on here. So we have Bijan sitting pretty at 9. We have Replica by the Fireplace. I think Jazz Club could get a 9. I'm just basing it off of the two. I want to pick a winner out of the replicas, and that's my winner. And then CK1. The funny thing is, though, this is pennies on the dollar for what these are worth. So it proves that you don't need a lot of money. You don't need an expensive fragrance. And then a close second, I could have given this a 9, I think, but stick with the full sizes. I did something a little bit different this time. I kept the tester strips because I want to see how it unfolds and how it projects and how it stays. So I have the tester strips, and I'm going to choose my winner based off of the evolution of the fragrance and how long that it stayed, if I can still really get it. So CKB has lingered a lot. It's gone down a lot. Yeah, it's not in your face anymore. It's very, very subtle. Very subtle. I worry about performance with that guy. Bijan is even more offensive now than it was before. It's, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's like really, really good. I just don't think I would wear it, but By the Fireplace has just gotten better. I know I sprayed it sooner, but this is my order. This is actually easy. By the Fireplace. That one wins. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that one wins. Bijan, number 2. And I'll put CKB in third. But honestly, that was off of initial reactions. I honestly believe that Jazz Club might actually be better, but I'm gonna stick to my original number. So anyways, it's been a blast hanging out with you tonight. Really love shooting these videos. Always got stuff coming in, so be sure to record the next one so y'all can hang out with me too. But that is 11 fragrances, 11 new fragrances. I think that I might have to pick up this Citizen Jack. Drakkar is just Drakkar. I think if you have Drakkar, you don't need to go out and buy Intense unless you're a Drakkar junkie, but that one's really good, and I think I might have to go get that Citizen Jack Absolute. But other than that, it's been a pleasure. I'll talk to you all soon.